see class 9th. We're dealing with logarithms. We've already done some work on logarithms, and now the next question is that if log x to the base 10 is a, when we say to the base 10, that means we are talking of common logarithms. And even if the base 10 is not written and log is written, that means automatically it will be taken to the base 10, because it is an accepted norm that if the base is not written and log is there, then we should take it as common logarithms. So log x to the base 10 is equal to a, log y to the base 10 is b, log z to the base 10 is equal to c. These things are given. X, y, z, log x, y, z are given in terms of a, b and c. He wants to express 10 to the power 2a minus 3 in terms of x. Like if you have log x to the base 10 is equal to a. So from logarithms we'll change it to index form, and which told you that how do we change. Logarithm is always the exponent. Logarithms is exponent, that you know. We go from here to here, like 10 to the power a is equal to x. 10 to the power a is equal to x. And if you want to come from here, then a is the logarithm of x to the base 10. So you can remember it this way. So 10 to the power a is x, and what we have to do is we have to write 10 to the power 2a minus 3 in terms of x. I have to express 10 to the power 2a minus 3 in terms of x. I can write it as 10 to the power 2a into 10 to the power minus 3. If the powers could be added, then they could be broken up it also. This can be written as 10 to the power a to the power 2, power to the power, power law, power to the power into 1 upon 1000. If I want to make the index from negative to positive, I'll bring it to the denominator. 10 to the power a I know is x, so x to the power 2 upon 1000. So we have been able to express 10 to the power 2a minus 3 in terms of x, which is x square upon 1000. It is x square upon 1000. What I did was log x to the base 10 is equal to a. That means 10 to the power a will be equal to x, and then we are expressing this, so we broke it up into fractions like 10 to the power 2a and 10 to the power minus 3. 10 to the power 2a was written as 10 to the power a to the power 2, 10 to the power minus 3 making it positive 1 upon 1000, and this is 10 to the power a is x, so x square upon 1000. We have been able to express 10 to the power 2a minus 3 in terms of x. That's what the question was. Now let us see the b part. In the b part I have log y to the base 10 is equal to b. Y to the base 10 is equal to b. That means if I take, it will become 10 to the power b is equal to y. If I change from the logarithmic form, if I change it from logarithmic form to exponential form, I'll get 10 to the power b is equal to y. Now I have to express 10 to the power 3b minus 1 in terms of y. In terms of y, it will be 10 to the power 3b into 10 to the power minus 1. So it could be written as 10 to the power b to the power 3 and 1 upon 10, because I want to make the index positive. 10 to the power b is y, so it will become y to the power 3 upon 10. So we have been able to express 10 to the power 3b minus 1 in terms of y with the help of log y to the base 10 is equal to b. Now let's see the third part of the question. In the third part I have, he has given you log p to the base 10 is equal to 2a plus b upon 2 minus 3c. He wants you to express p in terms of x, y and z. Instead of a, I'll write it as 2 into log x to the base 10 because a is log x to the base 10. 1 upon 2 log b is log y to the base 10 minus 3c is log z to the base 10 is equal to log p to the base 10. Now log p to the base 10 will be equal to log x to the power 2. I can take this here, x to the power 2 plus log y to the base 10 to the power half minus log z to the power 3. The multiplication can be taken as the power. Log p to the base 10, addition changes to multiplication and minus changes to division. It will become log x square y to the power half, x square into y to the power half upon z to the power 3 to the base 10. So p will be equal to what will it become? X square under root y upon z to the power 3. So we have expressed p in terms of x square, x, y and z.